no matter what you do, your hair always seems dry. It's flaky, it's ashy. What is the solution? In this video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to keep your hair soft, moisturized, healthy, and overall just looking fire throughout the entire week. Before we get started, if you've been growing out your hair for a while and you need a little bit of extra help, I got a free hair routine template going over how to take care of your curls from day 1 to day 7 throughout the week. If you're interested in that, go into the description and download it. I'm not even asking you at this point, bro. I am telling you. I give you a minute. You see, sometimes I just need to give you an opportunity. Number 1, stop rinsing your hair every day. If you have any common sense, you're likely using a leave-in conditioner every time you moisturize your hair. This is the product that most guys run to. It's not wrong. But if you're rinsing out your hair every day, or if you're hopping in the shower and you let the water run through your hair every time you hop in the shower, you're defeating the purpose of the leave-in conditioner. Because essentially what you're doing is you're rinsing out the product that's supposed to help your hair remain moisturized throughout the week. Think of it like every time you put on lotion to moisturize your skin, right? It wouldn't make sense if every time you put on lotion, you went in the shower and then you just washed the lotion off. Now your skin is going to feel dry and ashy again. But unlike lotion, it doesn't make sense to moisturize your hair or put a leave-in conditioner in your hair every single day, because that's going to contribute to breakage, meaning your hair isn't going to grow as quickly as it's supposed to, right? So basically what you want to do is when you put in that leave-in conditioner, you don't want to rinse your hair. You don't want to wash your hair until your next wash day, right? So that's the day that you'll do your detangling, your styling, and all of that stuff. You shouldn't wash your hair until that day. Number 2, whenever you're doing your wash day, wash your hair with cold water. Now, I hate cold showers as much as the next guy, but when it comes to washing your hair, cold water can actually help to seal the hair cuticle, close them up, and basically keep that moisture in there. So what you might do is wash your hair with lukewarm water first when you're like going through the detangling process, the shampoo process. But the last step, before you hop out of the shower, make sure that you rinse your hair with cold water. That's going to close the hair cuticle and trap whatever moisture was in the hair strand, help you hold on to it for longer. Like I said, you want to do this at the end when you're rinsing out whatever product or rinse out conditioner, because if you're doing this at the beginning, it's going to be harder for that moisture to actually get into the hair strand because it's closed off. So think of it like an open door. Open the door to let the moisture in and then close the door afterwards. Next step for keeping your hair moisturized, make sure that you're wearing a bonnet or a do-rag every time when you go to sleep. This is especially the case if you have a cotton pillowcase. Cotton is a very absorbent material, so the satin or silk material of the bonnet is going to create a barrier between the cotton and your hair. This is really important, and don't be one of those guys who has a full-on afro and you're still trying to fit your hair underneath the do-rag. You look stupid. If you don't have a bonnet as yet, I offer hair caps specifically catered towards men so you can protect your hair and your pride at the same time. The links to those will be down below in the description. Next step when it comes to keeping your hair moisturized is a leave-in conditioner is not enough. We mentioned before, you want to be moisturizing your hair for the week, not on a daily basis, right? So if you want the moisture to stay in your hair for longer, you need to use some variation of the LCO or LOC method. The LCO method is a layered moisturization technique where you add products in succession. So basically you're going to go with a liquid first, then a cream, then an oil. If you're using the LOC method, you'll go liquid, oil, cream. But I don't want you to get too attached to which order, which product goes in first. I want you to get attached to the concept or the principle of this. You want to put moisture into your hair and then you want to seal that moisture in. If you're only using a leave-in conditioner, that moisture is going to escape pretty easily throughout the week and your hair is going to feel dry again and you're going to feel as though you have to wash it, right? Instead, you could use a leave-in conditioner and follow it up with a curl cream. Then you could follow it up with an oil afterwards. You could use something like peppermint oil or coconut oil or something like that, right? But in these steps, you are putting moisture into your hair, then you put in measures in place to keep that moisture in your hair for longer. This is a retention game when it comes to moisture, when it comes to hair length, when it comes to anything in life. It's a retention game. Next tip, use a deep conditioner on a weekly basis. If you've never heard of a deep conditioner before, don't worry. A deep conditioner is just a stronger version of a regular rinse out conditioner. So typically you're going to keep this in your hair for longer, usually 20 to 30 minutes before you rinse it out. They're more expensive, but they're also more powerful. They go under many names. It can be like a deep treatment or a hair mask or anything like that. If you see any one of those buzzwords, basically that means it's a deep conditioner. It's more powerful. It's going to put more moisture in your hair before you rinse it out. The next step to keep your hair moisturized is to actually style your hair after you moisturize it. This can be anything from doing a curly hair routine or a wash and go, or putting your hair in twists, or doing box braids or doing cornrows. Because whenever your hair is in one of those styles, it's harder for the water to evaporate from your hair or to escape from your hair because it's knit close together. Think of it like a wet t-shirt. If you were to spread it out across a table, it wouldn't take very long for it to dry. But if you were to leave it twisted up like this, it will take a lot longer for it to dry. Now, dry, unmoisturized hair is one of the top reasons that guys stay in a plateau when it comes to their hair journey. So I want you to watch this video next where I go over how to escape that plateau and actually achieve that hang time. That's all for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.